Although dogs can't put their love into words, they express their affection and appreciation in many ways. In this video, we'll explore 35 different ways dogs show love to their humans. Sign number 35. Holding eye contact. Dogs can't talk with humans in a verbal fashion, so they use many non-verbal ways of communicating. One of the ways in which dogs show their love is gazing directly into your eyes. According to research published in the Journal of Science, when dogs gaze lovingly into our eyes, their levels of oxytocin, the love hormone, increase. Dogs also stare into your eyes to show their devotion and anticipate your next move, in order to be by your side when you make it. So, when your dog gazes lovingly into your eyes, they are expressing affection. It's a sign that they are obsessed with you. Number 34. They lean against you. If your dog comes up to you and leans their body weight against you, or perhaps cuddles against your side, they are showing affection. For many dogs, the lean is like a full-body hug. In some cases, dogs lean against you when they are in an unfamiliar environment. This means they are nervous, so they lean on you for security and backing. Similarly, your dog may sit on your feet as a means of seeking protection when they are in an unfamiliar environment. They are looking for you to protect them because they feel safe with you. In other words, your dog considers you a reliable and protective figure in their life. Sign number 33. They find comfort in your scent. If your dog loves you, they'll likely be drawn to things that smell like you. Dogs rely heavily on scent, much more than we do. In fact, their sense of smell is 10,000 times more powerful than ours. For dogs, scent is the best way to learn about the world around them. So, when you're not around and they want to feel close to you, they won't look at a picture like a human might. Instead, they'll seek out something that carries your scent. If your dog often curls up on your bed, your favorite spot on the couch, or even in a pile of your laundry, it's a clear sign of their love. You might also notice your dog carrying your clothes or shoes around the house. While it can be frustrating, they do this because your scent brings them comfort and a sense of security. Sign number 32. Freaking out when you return. If your pup's excitement is uncontainable when you come home, it is a clear sign they are bonded with you. This excitement and love is a genuine reaction to seeing you, and it's a behavior that represents deep attachment. Interestingly enough, research has shown that the relationship between dogs and their owners is very similar to the bond between young kids and their parents, and that dogs see their owners as a source of comfort and security. This is why they are overexcited when you come home. After all, they've been waiting for you all day. Sign number 31. They groom you. When it comes to signs of affection, grooming is one of the biggest, especially if you're the one who gets the honor more than others. Grooming behaviors such as licking a human's hand or face signals that your dog considers you a close companion. They lick you to keep you clean and show you they care about your well-being. In other words, your dog considers you part of their family and their favorite one at that. Sign number 30. You're their sleep buddy. Dogs are very concerned about their safety and won't sleep where they aren't sure about their surroundings. If your dog trusts you, they will take their spot next to you and snuggle up close. This means they consider you part of their pack and they trust you to protect them should a predator launch a nighttime attack. Of course, dogs also sleep with you to keep you safe against intruders or dangers that might arise. In the wild, bonded dogs lie close together in order to protect one another throughout the night. If your dog sleeps with you, it's a sign of trust, love, and security. All signs that your dog has a deep bond with you and considers you part of their family. Sign number 29. You have a little four-legged shadow. Following you around the house is one of the most common signs that your dog loves you. Dogs have a tendency to stay close to the pack members they trust. If your dog follows you to the bathroom, bedroom, and kitchen, then you and your dog have developed a deep attachment. It shows how much your pet enjoys being in your presence. Your dog sees you as a valued member of its pack and wants to be close to you as much as possible. On that note, keep in mind, if your canine friend insists on maintaining a distance from you, then there's a good chance your pet feels uncomfortable around you, and you may want to look into figuring out why. Sign number 28. They tolerate your kisses. To us humans, a small kiss on the cheek or head is a gesture of affection. As a result, it's not uncommon to see dog owners show affection to their dogs with a boop on the nose and a kiss on the head. But most dogs don't like to be kissed. Neither will they be receptive if you try to wrap your arms around them for a hug. Kisses or hugs can generate a feeling of imprisonment and make them feel vulnerable. In fact, having a human's face so close to theirs can be very intimidating for a dog and may lead to defensive or aggressive behavior. So, if your dog lets you kiss or hug them and stays calm, take it as a huge compliment. It means they truly trust you. Sign number 27. They comfort you. Imagine waking up one morning feeling absolutely miserable. Your throat is scratchy and sore, your nose is completely stuffed, and you can't stop coughing and sneezing. All you want to do is to stay in bed with a box of tissues, some chicken soup, and perhaps a good movie. You don't want anyone near you when you feel and look this awful. But then you noticed at least one friend who sticks close and keeps checking in on you. Many dogs come in closer proximity and cuddle up when their humans are sick. Dogs have a keen sense of smell and are often able to detect changes in their owner's scent when they are not feeling well. They may also pick up on changes in your behavior or body language. When your dog notices something isn't quite right, their instinct to offer comfort kicks in. It's their way of showing love and concern for your well-being. Sign number 26. Preference for your company. If your dog shows a consistent preference for your company over others, it is a sign you are their favorite. They may ignore or show less interest in other family members, friends, or even strangers, focusing their attention primarily on you. A dog who loves you finds comfort, safety, and happiness in your presence, which leads them to prioritize your companionship above all else. Sign number 25. They herd you. If your pooch tries to keep family members from wandering off on their own, they could be displaying herding behavior. Herding is a way of showing affection for the pack. For example, if someone in the family steps off the sidewalk, the dog will herd the wayward member back onto the sidewalk and safety. Herding behavior is often seen in breeds that were originally developed to control livestock, such as German Shepherds or Border Collies. Sign number 24. They bring you gifts. Unfortunately, your dog can't get you flowers from a store. Instead, they make do with what they have. If your dog really loves you, they will bring you their favorite toy. This is their way of sharing their stuff with you and showing they care. You may have no interest in your pup's tattered tennis ball, but their willingness to share it with you is a sign of true affection. This is because most dogs are possessive of their belongings. Some even growl or snap at you simply for reaching down to pick up their special possession. When your dog offers to share something with you, like a toy or bone, they're signaling that they trust you. Sign number 23. They let you touch their head. Many dogs don't like being petted on the top of their head because they perceive it as a threat, especially if you are towering over them. It is much better to get down on their level and scratch them under the chin or at the base of their tail. So, if your dog lets you touch the top of their head, enjoys the process and closes its eyes, you are their special one. Sign number 22. They survey the area for you. When you're going for a walk or on a hike with your dog and you've noticed your dog running up ahead of you to survey the area, it's because your dog wants to make sure the environment is safe for the two of you. Your dog will stand still with ears pricked to observe the surroundings before sprinting back to you, indicating that the area is safe to proceed. Your buddy just conducted an investigation to keep you safe. This is because you are important to them. Their protective instincts and devotion highlight their love and their desire to keep you safe no matter what. Sign number 21. They frequently check in on you. If your dog checks in on you during a walk, from another room, or in a new environment, it's a sign they love you and that they are making sure you're nearby. You may also notice they may randomly pop in to check on you, then go back to their own activities, like sleeping. This behavior demonstrates their deep attachment. Sign number 20. They stretch when they see you. Does your dog stretch their body as soon as they see you approaching? This behavior isn't just about stretching their muscles. A greeting stretch is your dog's way of showing how happy and excited they are to see you. It's a sign of trust, a way for them to tell you they feel comfortable and safe in your presence. Your dog is in a good mood and excited to interact with you. Sign number 19. They listen. Some people think training a dog is all about the dog, but it's actually about the bond shared on both ends of the leash. If a dog doesn't trust their owner, they are less likely to respond well to training. Some trainers may get results from fear-based lessons and punishment, but animal behaviorists agree that this kind of obedience isn't the same as a dog responding to cues based on trust and respect. In fact, many people who bring home newly adopted rescue dogs struggle with training because of trust. Many rescue dogs have seen the worst of humanity through abuse, punishment, and abandonment. And trusting their new families doesn't come naturally. While training right away is important, it may take a rescue dog a few months to realize their new family is permanent. Sign number 18. Your dog doesn't panic when you leave home. Dogs who freak out when they are left alone may fear they are left alone forever, that their human is never coming back. This can manifest in your dog crying, whining, scratching at the door, and misbehaving. Sometimes this means they want to join in on the fun they're missing out on. But it could also mean they're not completely confident that the people they love are coming back. If your dog fully trusts you, they won't doubt that you'll eventually be back for belly rubs and playtime. They might not be happy about you leaving for work every day, but for the most part, they will remain calm. They will wait patiently for you to finish up whatever mysterious human business you have to do, and they will be at the door ready to greet you when you get home. Sign number 17. They mirror your behavior and mood. New studies have shown that when humans cry, their dogs also feel distress. Dogs who share a deep emotional bond with their humans often mirror their emotions and overall mood. If you're having a rough day, you will often find your canine companion coming up to you and nuzzling or trying to cuddle with you. It's their way of showing empathy and comforting you. In some cases, dogs may even experience feeling of depression when their owners are going through a period of depression. Sign number 16. They show you their belly. A dog's belly is the most vulnerable part of their body. It's instinctual for dogs to protect their vital organs. When they roll onto their backs or sleep on their side, they're doing the exact opposite. Your dog showing you their belly is a sure sign they feel safe when you're around. They're not worried that you'll sink your jaws into their exposed abdomen, and they're fairly confident you'll protect them if something jumps out suddenly to attack them. Likewise, when your canine turns their back to you, they are showing you that they are friendly and trust you. In the animal world, turning their back to someone puts the animal in a vulnerable position. Your dog is trusting that you won't attack them from behind. When their back is to you, their teeth are farthest from you, which makes it hard for them to protect themselves. Sign number 15. They want to cuddle after they eat. Dogs are pack animals that crave companionship. If your dog loves to play or cuddle with you, that's a good thing. They think of you as part of their pack, and they find your company and attention pleasant. What's more, if your dog wants to cuddle with you after they eat, it means they love you. Dog cuddles after meals equate a strong love between owners and canines, because this shows that your dog does not view you as just a feeding machine. Sign number 14. They wag their tail to the right when you are around. It may be hard to catch, but a dog will wag their tail to the left if they are suspicious of another dog or person they don't trust. Recent studies suggest that a tail wagging to the left indicates negative feelings, fear, or stress. Dogs may show this tail-wagging behavior in the presence of an unfamiliar, dominant dog or person. On the contrary, tail wagging to the right indicates positive feelings, or that your dog is relaxed. Oftentimes, dogs show this tail-wagging behavior when they love their owner. Sign number 13. They give you a playful bow. An easy-to-read aspect of dog body language is the play bow. This is when dogs place their chest to the ground with their butt in the air. This gesture is an unmistakable sign that your dog is happy and excited. If you are greeted by your furry friend extending their front paws in a bow, they are trying to express some warm feelings. They may also be trying to play with you because they want to spend more time with you. Sign number 12. They nose you. One way dogs show affection is by nose bumping you.
It's totally adorable and deeply affectionate. It's also a sweet way for your pup to grab your attention. We all know that a dog has a strong sense of smell, but their physical noses are actually very sensitive. In fact, the nose is one of the most sensitive parts of a dog's body. Some dogs will even appear aggressive if you try to touch their nose. So if your dog touches you with its nose, that's a major sign of trust and love. Sign number 11.
They seek your approval. If you've ever gotten the feeling that your canine is trying to get your approval, you're probably right. Dogs deeply value their bond with you and want to stay in your good graces. For example, if they are walking on or off a leash, they might glance back in your direction to make sure you're still there and happy with what they're doing. This need for approval is more than just obedience. It is a sign of the love and trust they feel for you, showing how much they care about your connection.
Sign number 11. They yawn with you.
Dogs yawn for a lot of reasons. They usually do it to relieve stress, like when you take them to the vet. Or they yawn to curb their enthusiasm when you get out the leash to take them for a walk. But if a dog yawns when you do, it's actually a form of social bonding. Researchers at the University of Tokyo have shown that dogs yawn contagiously, and dogs who are bonded with their owners are more likely to yawn when their special humans do. The same study suggests that yawning can be a sign of empathy, so when your dog yawns right along with you, it is a sign of affection.
While scientists continue to explore this special connection, you can try a fun experiment to see if your dog actually loves you. Simply yawn and see if your dog yawns too. Sign number 10. They wiggle around you. Dogs wear their hearts on their sleeves, and a full body wiggle is a telltale sign your pup is head over heels in love. Unlike a tense or stiff posture that might indicate fear, a happy, love-struck pup is loose and wiggly and simply can't contain their excitement. Sign number 9. They raise their eyebrows at you. You might be an expert at reading other people's facial expressions, but have you ever noticed your dog's facial gestures? A recent study has found that dogs use facial expressions to show happiness when they see their owners. One subtle way your dog shows love is by raising an eyebrow, mostly the left one. When dogs raise their inner eyebrows, their eyes appear larger and even more puppy-like.
Raising eyebrows and making puppy eye expressions have helped many rescue dogs to find their way into the arms of a caring family.
Raised eyebrows are a signal from your dog that you are recognized, and he is happy to see you. They say that eyes are the window to the soul, but your dog's eyebrows might be the key to understanding their affection for you. Sign number 8. They get jealous. A new study has found that dogs do get jealous, and those feelings of jealousy are strikingly similar to human jealousy. If your dog shows signs of jealousy when you show attention to other people or pets in the house, it shows how much they value your affection and want it all for themselves. It is a sign you're their favorite, and they want to be your top priority. Sign number 7. They only have eyes for you in the park. Even in busy environments like a crowded dog park, your dog is laser-focused on one thing – you. They might glance around, sniff around, or play with other dogs, but their priority is to always keep track of where you are and come back to check on you from time to time. This behavior is a clear sign of their deep attachment and strong bond with you. It shows that no matter how exciting or distracting the surroundings are, you are their main focus.
Sign number 7. They laugh with you. Believe it or not, dogs laugh just like humans do, although it doesn't sound exactly the same. Dog laughter is also known as play panting, and dogs make this sound when they're especially happy. The sound was discovered by animal researchers, who found that play panting has a different frequency than regular panting. If your dog makes this sound while playing with you, take it as a true compliment. It's a heartfelt sign of their trust and love for you.
Sign number 6. They jump on you. Although jumping can be an annoying habit, it's often a sign of adoration. If your dog starts jumping when you get home, it's because they can't contain their joy that their favorite person is finally back. They're eager to shower you with all the love and affection they've been holding in all day long. While it can be tough to correct this habit, most trainers advise waiting until your dog calms down before petting them. Sign number 5. They are confident and relaxed around you. Dogs that trust their owner will display a confident and relaxed body posture. They keep their mouths slightly open, blink their eyes often, and their tails are either wagging or perky and loose. This type of body language indicates your dog is confident around you and isn't worried or scared. Your doggo trusts you to keep things under control and protect them if needed. You'll notice your dog's confident body language when you're out on a walk, doing chores around the house, or simply spending time together. Sign number 4.
They make happy sounds around you.
Many dogs express their emotions through vocalizations, and happy sounds are a clear indication of their love.
Have you ever heard your dog let out a sweet sigh while snuggling next to you? This typically happens when they feel calm, comfortable, and safe. A true reflection of their contentment and trust in you.
But remember, dogs don't just sigh when they're happy. Sometimes, a sigh signals disappointment, like when they've begged for food throughout dinner time without a payoff. This sigh means that your dog has made several failed attempts and is now giving up. Your dog concedes defeat and sighs in disappointment. Sign number 2. They smile at you. Have you ever looked at your dog and thought that it was smiling? Well, it turns out that dogs actually do smile. Of course, a doggy smile isn't exactly the same as a human one. But when dogs loosen their lips and allow their tongue to hang out when you are around, it is because they are happy around you.
It's a sign of love and affection.
Knowing you have your dog's complete trust and love is an incredible feeling. It means you're doing this whole dog parenting thing right, and you and your dog have a strong bond. But remember, having a dog's trust is a big responsibility. They will turn to you when they are sad and scared, and you'll be the first person they play with when they're happy. Make sure to not take that feeling for granted.